Well, while sipping my coffee, something popped into my head and I thought it would be good to share with people. So that's why I'm making this video. Um, I have made several other videos taking advantage of a software called FZF. You can go back to the channel and find out those, but I don't think I have made anything uh, to exploit FZF capability to show Git patches in a very nice, concise way on the terminal itself. So I'll give you a little bit of demonstration, then I'll show you what is a command actually rendering that particular UI on the terminal itself. Very little, um, so it might encourage you to do something even more useful. Okay, to give you some sort of sense what I've just said to you, let me go to my terminal, which is located here. Now I have a simple input file where I use some readline key. That means a shortcut key in readline form to render something on the terminal. Okay, because this is a frequently used function, so I bind a key, readline key with that function, so it could render it on the terminal itself. Basically, to in this case, I trap Linux next branch as well as a normal Linux stable branch to show the progress on terminal via FZF. Okay, now let me start with the demonstration. So as I said, uh, I have a readline keybind, escape NL, sorry. So you see, I press escape and NL as a readline key to bring up this FZF interface. On the top, it will show me the little bit of a part of SHA, then the author, then the date, and then the subject line, right? Likewise, a similar interface. This is for Linux next tree. I'm just taking it arbitrarily. It could same thing happen with the stable tree with a different branch, and for other software too, it could be easily portable. Okay, so this is the UI. It is showing on terminal, and control up and control down take you to the bottom part of the stuff, so you can see what is going on there. It's a nice utility to have a gloss over your specific thing in a very precise manner. Okay, so and if you go up, and you can see the individual stuff also. Okay, so this is very convenient. That's why I made this. By the way, this is a borrowed idea. I found it useful, so I adapted it. Okay, so this is the UI look on terminal. It is invoked via the readline key or any other mechanism you are comfortable with. Your window manager, desktop manager, just doesn't matter. You can easily invoke this kind of stuff via different other route. I do it via readline. That's why I mentioned it. This is the third time mentioning that I put a keybind to a specific function to get this UI rendered on the terminal. Okay, so if I press Control C, it will terminal. Now, what is work behind the scene? And because I know the keybind, the NL escape NL is the keybind for which is reside in my .input.rc file. This is the file where you put your readline keybind to read from it. Okay, so if I do, this is the entire command line which has been playing that UI what you saw a few seconds back. Okay, you simply go to a Linux next branch, then there is a file which called there is a script git search log. Okay, so if I do that, this is the entirety of the script which has been called in the second command on the top. You can see this is simple git log with fzf preview window, what you saw in the bottom part, 80% of the bottom section. That's why the content of the window preview window was larger than the showing the enlisting. Then it takes something from the set, then it will combine all this stuff to git show. Okay, then typical fzf command executions and little bit of regular expression wizardry. You can say you can easily figure out what to eliminate, what to keep. If you run it without those set substitution, you can easily figure it out by looking at the output, that what you need to be rendered on the terminal or that particular UI and what to left out. So that's why those set come into play. Okay, and restore it twice pipe to FCF. Okay, and these are pretty window positioning and simple git calling convention. So this is the stuff working behind the scene to show that particular UI. Okay, so I hope it will be useful. That's why I'm making this video. Okay, so you can pause this screen and you can take a note of it and you can use it if you want to. So before I let you go, let me do it one more time. Escape NL. See, this is the UI on the terminal which show me like this. Okay, you could use it for n number of stuff, n number of things, and not necessarily you have to use the way I am using here by tapping the Linux next branch. So you could be using it for different other purpose too. The bottom line of showing this, that you could tap this kind of stuff, and I believe I did the similar kind of things for other mechanisms too. So I hope it will be useful for some people. Thanks for watching.